This writing is this is why you're in a beat by causing tones in stripping. Like so the link to the video will be the description below. Go and check them out. So let's into this writing 3, 2, 1.
So the other day, I was laying in bed trying to
Yeah.
fall asleep. You know, it's one of those nights where you're half awake, half asleep. Like,
Yeah.
you're not sure if you're really asleep or not yet.
Yeah.
But I was laying in bed, right? And I was looking back on my life, just doing a little bit of reflecting. Like a little ponderer, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think back about like a few years ago and kind of my entire life. And when I was thinking back, it suddenly hit me. I was
Yeah.
realizing how much of my life I have been almost living my life trying to please other people in theirs.
Yeah.
Not really doing what I truly love, doing the things that I would be doing in that moment if I didn't have any outside influence. Instead, doing what I think other people were believing that I should be doing in that moment. And it was weird for me because I'd never seen my life from that viewpoint before.
Yeah.
We're always told, like, get a lot of opinions.
Yeah.
Trust people who are wiser than you, who have already gone what you have gone through.
Yeah.
And I've always taken that advice. I've always been like, okay, you know what? People have gone through things I haven't gone through yet. Maybe I should listen to their advice.
Yeah.
But as I was sitting there and just realizing that over the past couple of days, I was like, you know what? Sure, people might have very similar experiences to me. Sure, they might have viewpoints on my life and the ways that I should be doing things.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, whose decision is it on what I do? Is it all of these other people in my life, or sometimes even people who aren't in my life, giving me an opinion? Or should it be me? It's very often that people are giving advice to others, seeing only the surface level of the problem, for example. Let's say, hypothetically, you're in a relationship. You tell some of your family and friends about some of the issues you've run into in your relationship, some of the things you are struggling with, and just asking for their advice. You have all of this knowledge about your relationship. You have seen every moment of it. You've seen every text message between the two of you. You've heard every word on the phone call. You've seen your interactions when it's just the two of you laying down at night, when you're on a date, when you're having a movie night, whatever it is. The two of you are the only people who have seen every single thing that's happened in your relationship. So these people who are outside giving the two of you advice on your relationship, they are giving you advice based on what you have told them.
Well, really.
What you have told them is probably pretty negative,
Well, really.
because if you're considering leaving your relationship, you probably have a little bit of a negative viewpoint on it.
Yeah.
So this person is hearing this negative information, or maybe they have seen some negative action between the two of you, but that is still all they are working off of. They are not seeing the conversations you guys have. They're not seeing all of the other details that go into a relationship that they should be factoring in. So they can only give you advice based on what they have seen and what you are telling them, which in most cases is about a 1/100th of the actual relationship itself. So you are allowing someone who knows hardly anything about this relationship to make a decision for you. It just doesn't make sense. But it's not just relationships that we fall victim to this. It happens in every aspect of our lives. It happens in the career we go down. It happens in decisions we make on a daily basis. It happens in deciding what career path we want to go to, what house we want to live in, what we want to eat for dinner. It goes into all of this. We rely on these outside people. We allow these outside people to give opinions in. On a decision, only one of us knows all of the information to. Now here's a quick caveat to this. It's great to get opinions in my eyes. And by everything I've probably just said, you're like, what? So he's saying I should never get an opinion from anyone again? No. What I'm saying is you can get as many opinions as you want. In my opinion, you should get as many opinions as you can. You should hear all different viewpoints on your situation, but you should not do exactly what they say. You should listen to these viewpoints, create a filter in your mind to hear these, decide what is good advice in certain aspects, what's bad advice, and use what you have learned from these other people, these outside eyes, these unbiased eyes, to make a decision going forward. But at the end of the day, it is you and solely you and your decision on where you go in your life. It doesn't matter who it is to you. It doesn't matter how close they are to you. If you think something, genuinely think something is good for you, your life, and the place you want to get to, then you need to do it. And if that decision proves to backfire on you and you make a mistake and everyone is telling you, I told you so, then so be it. But at least you know that deep down in your heart, you made the decision that felt right to you, and you are going to learn the lesson based off of that. A lesson, a failure, that is going to help you be better prepared for next time. There's no such thing as failure. There's either success or a lesson learned. Be willing to make that jump and make that decision no matter how scary it may be. Let's say there's a job you have, a very secure job, something you feel very comfortable in, a consistent stream of income, and all of a sudden you get this urge to just start your own business. Let's say you're in your 20s, you're pretty young, you don't have much responsibility, and you're like, you know what? I want to start this business. I'm going to quit my job and start this business and go all in on it. And everyone in your life is like, why would you do that? You're so stupid, blah, blah, blah. Let me ask you this. If that was your situation, what would you do? The truth is, about 99% of you watching this would say, you're right, that is a stupid decision. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stick with my job and continue on like that. But is that true success to you? Getting by in life, squeezing by, because that's what other people think is right for you? Or is true success taking that risk, doing the thing you are truly passionate about, and even if you fail, knowing that when you're on your deathbed, you can look back at your life and know that you had an adventure, that it was a crazy one. You can think back to that time when you were 20 years old, dropped everything, tried to start a business, and it all failed. Guess what? When you're 80 on your deathbed, none of that's going to matter. How much money you were making isn't going to matter. You know what is going to matter? That you took those risks and lived a life that you truly felt fulfilled living. No one else is going to feel that for you. Only you on your deathbed is going to feel that. Which is why you have to make what decisions are right for you and stop letting other people make those for you. little bit of a deeper one here, ladies and gentlemen. I was just thinking about this and it just hit so close to home for me. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this one. Check out the top link in my description if you're looking to just change your life forever, become the best version of yourself. I don't have anything to sell you right now. It's not for a very long time, but take a look at that if you want. Make sure to like, comment other videos you'd like to see or other topics you'd like me to talk about, and subscribe. Ladies and gents, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Yep, so very true. Yeah, there's no such thing as failure. You can either be you can either succeed or a lesson learned. Yeah, so very true. Yeah. So this is what you're in a by Coincidence in Sweepy. The link to the video will be the description below. Go and check them out and drop a like if you like. And comment below if you want to see more reaction like this one. And subscribe if you're new. And click the bell so you can be notified below. But wow.